Hey, Scott, we got a double intro there, huh?
Well, yeah, I didn't know. I saw you in the basement, and I thought you had to go to the bathroom or something. Well, I saw you in the basement, but I only saw your avatar, so I didn't see your picture. So I didn't think you were ready, so I didn't want to just pop you up on the screen. And I said, I got Bill. I haven't heard that jingle in such a long time, Bill. I have to be honest with you. I actually listened to it the other day, and I'm like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity to put the I have it labeled as Cruise Talk Alternative Intro because that's one of our.
That's what. Hey, how did you get it? I had it in me
such a long time ago. Either that or I screen recorded it. I don't know.
I don't know. Because it wouldn't make sense for us. Anywho, no, I was on the show all the time. I cut my camera off for a second, so you didn't see my logo up in my spot.
I saw the logo, but I just thought you weren't there. I thought you were like it was had to take a call.
Oh yeah, no. I'm sorry. That was my fault. My fault, people.
Oh good. I just bought us some extra time. I was driving in the background anyway. And honestly, too, the intro that I used for us earlier is actually one of my favorite intros as far as the music goes. This one right here. Where is this one? It's such a good jingle. It's such a good song. I'm like, oh man. Anyway, Bill, how are you? Happy Cruise Talk Live and happy Hump Day. How you feeling this week?
I'm feeling good, Scott. How are you feeling?
I am close to 100%. I think I'm back to 95%. I am feeling totally almost 110% better. So
good.
Yeah, I have full energy back. I am happy to be here on Cruise Talk Live, and I think we're going to talk a little bit about this mysterious cruise crud today. What do you say?
It's not mysterious. It's not mysterious. And by the time the end of this live, I'm gonna have you on to Team Warmstrong.
Team Warmstrong. Oh, we're breaking up in teams. All right. Well, before we break up in teams, let me get down to the chat and see who's come in for Cruise Talk Live. Orange Cone Vlog kicks us off here. First one in and says, Cruise crud prevention 101. Wrap yourself in saran wrap head to toe. No air holes. Well, yeah, I think that would work, but I also think you'd be something else too. So 102, bring someone with you as a barrier against sick people and have them serve you from the buffet. I had John Heald serve me from the buffet, but I'm actually not sure if I got him the cruise crud or he got me the cruise crud. I'm not exactly sure. Washy, that's a really good one too, as well. And 104, when all else fails, pass it along to the Lido Deck chair hogs or the Karen complaining loudly at guest services. Oh, we all know those. Well, hello, Ross from Orange Cone Vlog. Welcome in. CCA, hello, CCA. He says, Bill and Scott.
Welcome in.
I wish I knew a couple of those a couple of weeks ago. We had all kind of given it to each other, I guess. I don't
Yes.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We got to hold Bill down. He's gonna.
I'm sorry.
We're fighting today. Me and Bill are fighting today. Whatever floats your boat. Hello, floaty boaty. Angie is here. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Big Murph's Life is here. Hey, Scott and chat. Hello, Big Murph's Life. Dustin Anderson is here. What's up, Scott and Bill? Hello, Dustin. TJ's Destination. I just saw you in this video actually just a little while ago. TJ, you were there. I love it. I think I caught you live on the boat too once or twice. I don't know. I love when other people go live on the boat, but I can't bring myself to do it. I don't know. I'm so weird.
Man, they had a lot of fun on that cruise.
It really did. Janice Creates. What's up? What's up, Janice? How are you? Happy Wednesday. Keisha is here. Hello, Keisha. I caught her live earlier this morning too as well. I can't wait till she gets back in the garden and she is in her gardening lives. I miss them so much.
I like these cruise lives.
I love the cruise lives too. Don't get me wrong. I love the cruise lives. I actually didn't expect it. I saw it pop up. I'm like, Keisha's live on a cruise ship. And I think you were there this morning, Bill. Yeah. I think so.
A young man named Goga got her to go live.
That's right. TCT Travel Cake Trips. Kathy and Brian is here. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. Here is a new name. Mimi Melly 2023. Hello to everyone.
Welcome in.
You, Mimi. Zachary Barr is here. Hello, Zachary. Don't know, but that intro already got me happy. I know, that's what I'm saying. And all of our pictures and videos from the Margaritaville. Bill, I can't wait till we can cruise again. Hopefully soon. DT Cruiser is here. Hello, DT Cruiser. Welcome in. Angie says, heard several had COVID and the flu after getting back from our cruise, but so far we are good. Well, we are praying that you stay good. But yeah, that has kind of been the theme from a lot of the cruises that have come back from friends that I have also heard, myself too as well, and our crew. So we'll definitely talk about that. It's definitely that season for sure for cruise crud. Scotty J Travels is here. No relation to Billy J Travels. Scotty J Travels. I hope you are having a great Wednesday. Guess who's here? Whoop whoop. That's right, Scotty J Travels. M Beglet is here. Hello, M. Welcome in. What's up, guys?
Emily.
What's up, fellow cruisers. She always says, "What's up, fellow cruisers?" Let's see. Does 5 shots of Everclear work? No, I only had bourbon today, so it wouldn't work for me. I did bourbon instead. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have about 5 or 6 of our Cruise Talk Live intros that I rotate on a basis, so you guys kind of forget about them. I forget about them a little bit too. Talithica World Destinations Travel. That's also a new name on Warm Strong side. She says hello. He or she says hello. Welcome in to our Cruise Talk Live. I love our Cruise Talk Live. Michael Ann Spoiled Mama is here. Hello, Michael Ann. Hello, Bill and Scott. Welcome in, Michael Ann. Cruise Nuts is also here. Hello, Cruise Nuts. Welcome in. Hanuki World Tours. Hello, Suzanne. I did get your email, and your prize will be headed out here shortly. Your mug. I know she doesn't even remember what she won. That's the greatest thing when you win things on YouTube, and then they show up. You're like, wait. Oh my God.
What's that?
What's that? So cool. I won't ruin it. I won't tell you. Let's see. On the go with YOLO is here. Hello, YOLO. Happy Wednesday to you too as well.
Welcome in, YOLO.
Favorite days of the week. Scratch and Pete is also here. Hello, Pete. Pete, one of the most supportive here on YouTube. He is everywhere. And Pete, I'm trying to get myself to be one of those winners of the week. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. The Z Show Cruise Fun. Z, I hope you're feeling well. He says, wash your hands. That's the big
wash your hands
without even having to be said. But
you know what? You would think that wouldn't be that difficult to do. You would think so.
And oh, look at that. I think we are all the way down to the bottom. And Nightbot still thinks that they are in banter with Bill. So hello, Nightbot. Welcome in.
You don't call me out like that, Scott.
I love to pick on Bill.
Let me go in here and cut off Nightbot.
No, we love Nightbot.
No. Well, I'm cut off Nightbot.
We can't do hashtag strong, and we need to do hashtag strong because I can't freaking do it.
No. I'm just cut off the banter with Bill one. I gotta remember how to do it now.
All right. So now that we're down to the bottom of the chat, let's talk about this mysterious case of the cruise crud. And I have heard a crazy amount of people that have been going on cruises, that have come back from cruises recently too. And I'm not talking about like a year ago, even though it still happened a year ago, that have come back with this cruise crud. Now, Bill, do you want to you want to tell the people that may or may not know what cruise crud is? Do you want to tell them what it is?
People just come back sick. Everybody else calls it cruise crud. You come back sick. You come back sick, and you don't feel well. But there's a lot of viruses out there that you can still function. Colds, flus,
definitely on the
noro. You get a lot of viruses out there, and I think we try to lump them all into one. Like, cruise, I don't feel good, cruise crud. And no, you were touching doorknobs that were infected. You were touching tongs in the buffet that were infected. The person next to you was sneezing. Hey, high five! Yeah, it's no mystery to me. And very rarely have I ever come back from a cruise sick. And it can happen. It can happen anywhere, anytime. But like right now, I'm on a countdown to a cruise. I isolate myself pretty much. I don't go into big crowds. I'm not going to a Pistons game. I'm not going to a concert where we're shoulder to shoulder. I'm not doing it because I don't want to get sick before my cruise. Don't want to get sick on my cruise either. But I think cruise crud is just a crutch that people want to say, hey, it's a mystery. Or as I say, you ever hear a car accident? They came out of nowhere. No, the car came from somewhere. It's not a mystery. So I don't think cruise crud, unless you're telling me that you think we're getting sick from the cruise ship itself. And I don't think so.
Well, let me ask you this, Bill, right? Sure. So, it's no big mystery in the room, right? That we went through this whole pandemic, right? And we can say it on YouTube, right? We went through this pandemic, and there was a point where there were people that were social distancing. We were taking it very seriously, right? But in the last, I would say 3 cruises that I have been on personally, right? That's the Magic, that's the Dream, and that's also the Paradise. I will also put that in there too as well. There were a crazy amount of people that were going around, and I'm not saying any age, it doesn't matter, right? Young, old, doesn't matter, right? Coughing and sneezing and just with like we really honestly didn't go through a pandemic, right? And there was a point in time we all had to wear masks before, right? They let us back on ships. And then even when we were back on ships, we still had to wear the mask and do the whole thing, right? But now it's like people really don't even care at all. And I know there are some people that care and bring the Lysol stuff. And we're going to talk all about that too as well. But now more than ever, I feel like the care for the sanitization, the personal hygiene, and the consideration for your fellow cruiser has just completely gone out the window. Right. And obviously that is contagious. It's contagious. The habits are contagious. The sickness is contagious. Your germs are contagious. And the
well, the not trying part is what bothers me. The not trying.
Yes.
You know, everybody, you know, every now and then a sneeze will come up, a cough come up. Oh, you can't quite catch it. Got it. It happens.
Yes.
But when you do it on a regular basis, when you cough in your hand and you don't go wash your hand, you don't, you're the next thing you touch. In the casino, and I go because the slot machines and the chips that you use.
The chips, yeah, even the chips.
You know how many people touch those chips back and forth, and through science, we kind of know that humans build up a resistance to certain things. So you don't see COVID as much, or if you do, the symptoms aren't as bad, and it goes on. I mean, you're still gonna have problems, measles. You're still gonna have problems, but not as bad. Because I worry about like the workers of the cruise ships and how nobody cares anymore about them. And I don't think it's almost like Carnival doesn't care anymore. You still see a few workers that they still wear their mask, and things like that. So hats off to them. But I don't know. I just look at all the people that just don't care. Like we didn't just come out of a 2-3 year pandemic.
Correct. And even to say on the last cruise, the Magic that I was just on, there were a bunch of workers that actually, to me, visibly became ill. They were coughing, they were doing the thing, and it's way harder for them to take off. Guys, it's to work on a cruise ship, and there is no requesting days off. There's no PTO. There's no sick time. Okay, you literally have to go and prove that you are 110% sick, and you lose a lot by doing that. So sometimes they don't want to speak up, right? Because, it's just a little cough. But again, I saw a crazy amount of the workers coughing, and not just your regular cough. You could hear it in there. You're like, woo, they got something. And they're just trying to, work and like do their own thing. And it's bad. And I don't want to say they got it from the gastro. I'm not here to assume anybody got it from anybody, right? But again, like we're saying, there's people just going around the ships that without no regard to anybody, right? Cruisers, workers, they just achoo, and just touch it, boom, touch, boom. Like, dude, you just sneeze in your hand and you're gonna touch the fork for lasagna. Yeah, and I gotta touch that afterwards. What?
No, it's astonishing to me that the number of people that will do that, and
in public.
One of the problems that you have is like the workers, just like you said, how hard it is for them to take off work. They lose money if they take off work, so they're not going to say anything. Cruisers, do you know how sick I would have to? I'm going on a 29-day cruise, going to Japan out of Australia. Do you know how sick I would have to be for me not to get on that ship? I mean, they would have to even a wheelchair, because that could have them take me up in a wheelchair. Do you know how sick I would have to be not to say, you know what, I'm good. No code. No, they used to at least ask you, have you had a fever in the last day? Not that you would even say that. A cough, the sniffles, whatever. They used that. Now it's like they don't even ask you anymore. No, we don't care. Come on, welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. Yeah, there was like a fake piece of paper you had to fill out. Were you sick? Were you nauseous in the last 24 hours? Did you have contact with anybody that had COVID within the last 48 hours? No. Like, right? Like, we all filled it out. Don't play around like we didn't all fill it out. And we did. And I'm not saying that I want to bring that back, right? But I want more people, more cruisers, right, to start being mindful of other cruisers and us all together, because again, for me, right before this had all happened, right, Bill, I had only come back once ever sick from a cruise ever. And this is only the second time, right? And I take it as a more sample size of 2024, kind of since starting up 2023 and 2024, right? So there's probably only 15-ish, 16-ish cruises within those couple years. And I've already gotten sick once. Right. And you're telling me in all the past years that I've all sailed, I've only gotten sick once, and now I'm already sick once? Well, coming back?
But even that, before the pandemic, that's how we got the term cruise crud. You came back sick. You didn't know what it was. Oh, I don't feel good. I have a fever. Oh, the woe is me. Yep. I guess if you don't test, you don't have it. So
right. Or it's just coming out the other end, and you just don't, whatever. I mean, and you're just like, I got a stomach bug, whatever.
I've been lucky. I never had that happen, but I'm overly cautious, and I try to be. That still doesn't mean I can't get it, but I'm constantly washing my hand. I have hand sanitizer in my bag. Yep. And people, okay, Bill is antisocial. You just can't hug everybody because you don't know what everybody does. When I get back from a cruise, it's about a week before I start to socialize. Because I don't want to go over to the grandkids. Oh, come on over, yay! And not knowing, I've just been around 6,000 people, not knowing. I don't want to give them anything.
Yeah.
So I still isolate myself. Unless something comes up where you have to do it, but no. And what people don't, Scott, you had a video. It made me cringe. You made me cringe. And I know people are going to be like, oh, that Bill, Scott had a video where he went to a brewery with his father. And we got to meet his father. Hi, Dad. We got to meet his father.
You did.
They shared a beer.
4 different beers.
4 beers, same cup. They shared the beer, and I'm like, oh my goodness! If this man only knew where Scott has been, he never would drink after Scott.
That was before the cruise, Mr. Bill. By the way, I went there before the cruise. Not after.
We don't know where you had been
before
that. And they shared a drink. And when I talked to Scott about it, he was like, well, Bill, what were you supposed to do? I told him, just get 2 glasses. You could pour him half the shot or half the drink. You don't have to drink out the same glass. He could have his glass. You could have yours. It made me cringe because I don't do that. I won't do that on a cruise ship. People do it all the time.
And I said, you wouldn't share a beer with B Weezy? And he said,
heck no. Heck no. No way, no how. I'll buy another one. I'll buy him another one.
Buy another one.
I would. Heck no. Now he probably feels the same way about me, but that's it's just. I raised him, so he's kind of like me as far as that, as germs. I don't think we've ever shared a drink.
Ever.
I'm trying to think. Maybe when a baby, did I test the temperature or something? I don't know. I don't know if I ever shared a drink. My daughter, I never. Here's your bottle. Here's my bottle. Dad, can I have some? I would, if I had a sandwich or something, cut off a clean part where I hadn't eaten or something like that. Here's your piece. Or if I can't find it, I'll get another one. But generally, and I will go down this road is my health. I literally have like one lung. So respiratory issues have a problem. I have one lung that I have a paralyzed diaphragm, which means only one of my lungs inflates. So I'm very leery about airborne respiratory problems, and I'm very leery about it. So when people say, "Oh, Bill, fist bump," no, especially if I've been watching you and you don't seem to care about what you do and what you touch and who you hug, because you have no idea. I mean, like with Scott and his father, they're at 2 different sides of the country. Mm-hmm. He doesn't know what Scott does, and Scott doesn't know what he does.
Very true.
Now Scott is taking a chance. He's about to get on the cruise. Oh, wait a second. And he came back sick. Huh.
Well, I could have even gotten it from my dad.
Hey, you could have gotten it from your dad.
He's a very popular guy. My dad is a very popular guy. He's more popular than I am. He's out at the sheriff's department. He's doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm telling you, the guy is like the mayor of where he lives. Everybody knows my dad. It's crazy. So you want to know what, Bill? You're actually maybe right. Maybe I did get it from my dad.
No. I'm not saying you got it from him. But actions like that is how you get it. You did another video today, and you and Uncle Dave and Greg and Michelle,
Whoa! There wasn't any of that. Okay.
Well, okay. It wasn't quite that bad. But didn't Uncle Dave just get off a cruise with 5,000-6,000 people?
Yeah, like 3.5.
Okay, I'm just
it was
talking.
a smaller ship.
I'm just talking now. But in that situation, I don't go around people because I've been around that many people. I could have something, and I try to avoid people like that. But now let's devil's advocate here. Uncle Dave got sick on that ship, came back, hugged you guys, sharing drinks with you guys. Now you're about to get on the ship. Now you have it. Now you go and talk to everybody else, and that's how it spreads. I mean, that's how those kind of diseases or viruses spread. So yeah, I'm very leery as far as, I mean, don't judge me if I was not eating after my kids and stuff like that. But that's why I take, and there's no way I'm flying over to Australia and I want to be sick. So yeah, it's, I got what's today? Today's the 11th. I got 17 days.
You only have 17 days. You're right.
Do you think before I fly out, do you think I'm going to go anywhere crowded? I've been to the store, hand sanitizer. As soon as I walk to my car, I have hand sanitizer in the car. I'm doing this, open the doors with my elbow if I can. No, I don't want to take any chances.
I get it. Ross says, say it, don't spray it. Sneeze, I know.
That's that coughing.
It's crazy. Yolo says, yes, I try to keep it tight before my cruise too. Tight, yeah, before and after. I mean, Bill's not wrong. He's not wrong. Agree with Yolo. Yep, 100%. Washi. Hanuki World Tour says, not just the cruise, but the airline ride there is even bigger risk in a smaller enclosed space. All that. Amazing recirculated air there. And two, for me, I got to fly back to Arizona, so I fly there and I fly back. So yeah, 110%. I actually thought about taking out my mask on my way back, but I didn't do that. Akeisha says, I want to know germs. I want known. I want no germs, no crud. Yeah, me either. Me neither. Wash your hands, says Yolo. 110% wash your hands. Carmen is here. Hello, Carmen for the win. Hey, chat. Welcome in, Carmen.
What up, Carmen?
Is also here. Hello, MNT Living. Sorry to cut you off there, Bill. I'm not going to say because Bill's going to make fun of me. So, on the go with Yolo. Yes, don't cover their mouth, sneezing in their hand and touching everything. Buttons and door handles, glasses. And, I rarely eat in the buffet. Oh.
And that's hot fresh food is like one of the things that they tell you. Stay away from the raw food, sushi and the buffets. Go into when you get a freshly cooked meal. That's why I like Guy's Burger or Blue Iguana, Shaq's Big Chicken. I like going to those places because it's fresh. It's not sitting out underneath a heat lamp where people are coming by sneezing all over it.
Yep.
And for you vloggers. For everybody, probably everybody in here, a lot of people in here, stop putting your hand underneath the glass to take pictures of the food. We get it. We get what the food looks like. Stop going underneath. I know you think you're clean. Stop going underneath before I get my food.
I can't wait to see a vlogger drop their phone or their little DJI in like the cheeseburger tray or the tater tot tray. Sorry. Let me just take my DJI out of the cheesy tater tots. Like, ooh, gross. Yoda blessed life. Hello, Yoda. Welcome in. Yoda. Never fear, Captain Yoda is here. Ooh, another captain. Right there, Dave. I love it.
We have a lot of captains in here.
We do have a lot of captains. Hanuki World Tour says, I got deathly ill from food poisoning after eating local chorizo sausage in Seville, Japan. 59 hours of hell.
Yeah.
Well, Hanuki World Tour, I think I probably gotten some sort of food poisoning like that when, where did we go? We went to that Great Cliff area, Bill, and I got those damn microwavable. I was drunk. I got those damn microwavable Jamaican patties or beef patties. They don't call it Jamaican because you're in Nassau. But yeah, they put them in a microwave. And that was the first telltale sign that I was like, yeah, probably going to get food poisoning from this. Yeah. So that was about 24 hours of food poisoning. That was not a good idea. It tasted good, but yeah, no, definitely not a good idea. You know what I'm talking about in the chocolate in with the where they make the shakes, and I'm like, wow, they're putting everything in the microwave right now. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I am leery. Even though I like going places, like when I go to Japan, I am going to probably try like some street foods. I'm definitely going to do some romaine noodles. I'm just,
like
I'm gonna try it.
Ramen noodles, you mean?
Ramen noodles, whatever it is. You, Scott, here's one for you.
Romaine noodles.
It's part of the lettuce family. So anyway, I'm definitely gonna try it. I just hope I don't get sick.
I hope you don't get sick.
And Spain, like when I go to Spain later this year, I've been there before. I didn't have any problems, but those street foods or those smaller shops, they do make me nervous.
They do, but that's authentic right there. That's oh man, as long as they're not like touching it with their hands like they do in like I don't know, but yeah, you got to vlog it too. Vlog it. A Carnival Cruise Addict says, I think you just need to be as smart as possible. Wash your hands often, but you also got to live life. What do you think about that, Bill?
That scares me. That scares me because, and I mean, good people, Carnival Cruise Addict, good people, but if you think you have to live your life and you'll take your chances, then you come to me. Well, I have one lung. So now you're taking chances with me. So I go overly overboard as far as trying to stay healthy. And yes, you do have to live your life. That's why I go on cruises, because if I was really trying to stay healthy, I just sit home in my house. But I take all the precautions that I can on a cruise ship. And I don't like that. If somebody's sitting next to me is coughing up a storm, I get up and move. I don't say anything. I just get up and move. If people are, like you can see the signs that they're sick, the sniffling, the whatever. Oh yeah. I get up and move.
Yes.
It's not YOLO. Well, you only got one life. I don't live like that. But that's me.
And that's controlling what you can control too, right? Like you get up out of the situation. You don't say, "Hey, ma'am, can you move?" You get up out of the situation and you move somewhere else, or you go out of the theater, or you go to another activity, or you do something, whatever.
Or like if the food doesn't look right, or I think I'm going on Luminosa. I think they actually, like the buffet area, they prepare your plate for you, which I really like. Slows up the line a little bit, but they serve you.
Okay.
So yeah. So I mean, yes, and that's why I cruise. You only live once, but I don't want people. I don't want to be around people that think, it happens. You're bound to get sick. No, I got to be careful about people like that. Because I just because they don't believe in it, that it's a hoax and all this other stuff, doesn't mean that I don't believe it. And generally, it's not going to mean anything. But for me, it could mean life and death.
It could, yeah.
I mean, I can't afford for one lung to go bad. I can't afford for one lung to fill up with fluid. I can't afford. I mean, because I don't have to. I only have one. Yep. So I'm cautious. So when you see me do the fist bump, even if I do a fist bump, as soon as I get a chance, I'm washing my hand.
Hey, my dad's the same way. He's immunocompromised too. He's got diabetes. So I mean, it's the same thing. He's got to be really, really careful with the steps that he takes. And that's also probably why I haven't cruised with my parents in 20 some odd years. Obviously they're getting older, so it's harder for them to travel. But, obviously being on a vessel like that, like with 4,000, 5,000 people, it's something that my dad has to take into consideration. And honestly, right now, he's in the stage of his life where he wants to go on these luxury cruises with my mom to like places like Bill goes to, like Barcelona and like Turks and Caicos and like the Maldives and like all these places that these little luxury ships go. He likes Princess and, Celebrity and all that other stuff. Dad, I love you. But, so that's probably why we haven't cruised so much. You really have to be mindful of that. And his health is really, really important. And I mean, I had to do some extra stuff too when I was there, as far as like washing the hands and stuff like that. So
good.
M&T Living says we will isolate a little too far or two after a cruise. Yeah, absolutely. That's actually a good tip, Bill. I didn't really think I thought about it, but I didn't really think about it. So It's actually.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before the cruise, those grandkids going to school, come back, and those kids and the coughs and the man. A week or two before a cruise, see you later. I see you in a couple of weeks, kids. Daughter, I'll see you. I'll see you. I'll call you.
I'll call you. Evening, y'all. Will G is here. Hello, Will G. Yoda says, no buffets ever do I touch the ladles.
Yeah, I do it. It's a tough one.
It is.
I sanitize my hand. I go there. I sanitize. Even like I look at the plates, because so many people will touch plates and then go to get another plate or something.
Yeah.
They'll grab it, turn it over, look at it. I'm assuming they see that it's dirty or something.
Yep.
But they'll put it right back. And
I
it's
take it with me.
My goodness. Or put it to the side. If you see it's dirty, just stick it to the side. I don't want a plate after you've touched it.
I had 6 plates, Bill, on one of my last cruises. I ate by myself. I went up there for lunch and I kept turning them over. Right. And I'm not that person to put it back over. If it's got something on it, I just take it, I flip over the next plate and I just put it on top. I had 6 plates, Bill, that had some schmutz on them. And I finally, the 7th plate was clean. And I only had like a salad and like a piece of chicken and something else. But I left all the 7 plates there and they took them. But yeah, it's the people will just turn them over, flip them back over. Turn them over, flip, like they're looking for like the perfect plate. And it's like,
I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I mean, I don't go. I go to another pile. I go to another section. I go to someplace else. And that's just because I don't know. They're more than likely, 98% chance that nothing's going to happen.
But still,
but why go through? It's already 1% that this might be dirty, like you're talking about. Why do I want to see get it dirtier by somebody else? So I try to cut down a number of people that I have to touch, and deal with.
Yeah, and I don't like eating off dirty plates. That's one of my
that would be one of the red flags.
Tom is here. TNT Adventures to See. Tom is on his personal side, on the Facebook side. Hello, Tom. Welcome in. I know he's come in on the on his YouTube side down. I'm quite back in the chat. I don't like people touching my plate. I have food aggression. Yes, especially if it's French fries too. I hear you, Bill.
I mean, don't be like, get away. Don't.
I hear you, Bill. I will buy you a beer, said Em.
I would buy if you want that beer. If you want to see how, oh man, here's a beer. You should try it. Now I will get you a cup and pour you some of mine if you want, or I can get you another beer.
Or you can.
But trust me, when you ask me, hey Bill, you got to try this. No thanks. But you got to try this. No thanks. No. Thanks. I'm allergic to air. I don't know. No.
I'm allergic to strawberries. I'm allergic to
no.
Sherry from Destination Fun. Sherry and Danny are here. Hello, guys. Welcome in.
I think she's going live at 9:00 tonight. I believe.
Oh, is she?
I think so. It was something weird. Maybe I looked at something wrong.
Oh,
but I think I saw where she goes live at 9 tonight.
Sherry, make it an hour earlier, and we'll raid you because we can't stay on that long. Don't even think of reaching over my plate. Yeah, if it's something potatoes, yeah, for sure. Let's see. Oh no, you were Uncle Dave. No, we're not blaming it on anybody. No. We don't know. But yeah, Uncle Dave was there, and he's a hoot, man. I'm telling you.
It looks like you had a good time, but my whole thing is he just got off a cruise. You don't know. He's been around a lot of people. Mm-hmm. It would be like me going to a concert here and then showing up at Scott's house and coughing or whatever. I mean, I could have gotten infected that way.
Good.
There's just so many different ways. I try to limit the number of ways. But it's going to happen. I mean, I have to get on an airplane to fly down for my cruise. I would think my chances of getting sick, they've gone up by the time I get to Australia. I mean, I'll be there like a couple of 2 or 3 days before the cruise. But will I have symptoms by the time I get on the ship? I'm still getting on the ship, people. But will I have?
MNT agrees with you and says, I'm funny like that too, unless I'm desperate. So
hope Carnival's not listening. even if I was sick and I got on the ship, I would isolate myself. I would be in my room, my interior cabin. I would be in my interior cabin for a while. You know, I mean, I wouldn't have the room attendant come in. Hey, I mean, I wouldn't go down the road of, yeah, we think he's got the C word. No, son, don't say that, because they don't isolate you. But I would isolate myself. It's like, we're good. You know, hey, if you want to drop off some towels, we're good. You know, give us, we don't reach the port for 9 days. So I'll see you on the 9th day. Maybe.
Maybe. TNT says no kissing, but everything else, Scott. Oh God.
Oh boy.
Sharon comes in and says, "Hi, Controversial Cruising. We're going to be under the severe tornado warnings. Oh my God, we'll be praying for you there, Sharon. Stay safe too as well." The Island Boy Travels is here. I almost said Island Boy Adventures. That was what his name was before. The Island Boy Travels is here. Hello, all. God bless all. God bless to you. We stay away from our elder neighbors until we know we aren't going to get sick after the cruise. Yes.
Good.
110%.
I try to do that too. But some of the elder people on the cruise ship, they're some of the worst offenders.
Yeah, it could be. If you look sick, sound sick, or just all around got nasty habits, I'm steering
away from me. Yes. Keisha, me and you are here.
Yes, 110%. Oh, speak of your daughter. There she is, Mommy Millionaire. Hello, Mommy Millionaire. Welcome in.
Hey, Mommy Millionaire. How are you? Haven't seen any videos lately. I'm calling you out.
Oh, this is good. Use a napkin at the buffet for the tongs.
That is a good idea.
Bill, have you ever thought about that before?
No, that's a good idea.
Great idea, Sherry.
I know some people, they use gloves. I've seen people use gloves. I've never done it.
Then you just look, I don't know. Then you just look like you did go into surgery on the chicken breast and the potatoes. Like, okay, I get it. But the napkin's a good idea. There's so many napkins. You just take the one that's already folded and you just, use it as kind of like a little pig, a little. Sherry, you're onto something. I like it. Or we can create something, Sherry, right? That is used just for the tongs. We can have a little silicone thing that slides in, and we can make something just for cruisers. I don't know what we'll call it yet, but we'll call it something. M says, I was teaching my niece today to cover her cough in her sleeve, and she kind of did it. So for someone who is trying and is 1.5 years old, she's trying while you're teaching.
But you're doing the right thing though. You're teaching them, because some of these kids, some of these cruises I've been on, the parents are right there, and they don't even try to teach.
They don't.
And you can raise your kids the way that you want to. I just don't. I don't want to be around that. I just get up and move. And if I can't find a seat, I just won't sit down. I just go someplace else.
Keisha says, but you got to stand knee deep in those lines to get that hot, fresh food.
Better do that than spend the next 2 nights in my room sick.
Yeah, true. Watching you on my new iPad, is like, I got it as an early birthday gift. On the iPad, Bill. Happy early birthday there, Danny D. I know it's not quite yet. I know exactly when your birthday is, but happy early birthday. Scrow's Nest, the very best part of Scott's video was the t-shirt Greg was wearing to the airport. Sick. Yeah. I was like, you gonna go out like that? He's like, heck yeah, I am. It's like, okay. Greg and Michelle are a hoot. The Island Boy Travel saw Carnival and Disney dock today. There was a third ship too, but didn't know what it was. Ooh, maybe that MSC, that crazy line. The Fam Adventures, Ron is here. Hello, Ron. Tracy, the other cruise nut. Hey guys, wash your hands and stay well. Yes, well, we're trying. I'm finally over this damn cruise crud. Chorizo is Mexican. Really local in Japan. Good point. Let's see. Yes, Eddie Lugo is home. Yes, I did see that too as well. So good. Prayers to Eddie and speedy recovery back at home. Chet is here on his personal Facebook side. Chet, hello, Chet. Hi, Bill and Scott. Sea Leg Journeys there on YouTube. Oh, look at this. The Luminosa in 84 days.
Sweet.
You're going in what? You're going in 17 days.
So what's today? Today's the 12th, 17 days, 20. No, that's why I'm leaving. The cruise isn't until April 3rd.
Oh, okay.
So a little bit longer.
Let's see. Chris still brings his 91% isopropyl with him wherever he goes. That's right. I actually use that too as well.
Yes.
Definitely better than hand sanitizer. I don't know. Hand sanitizer is like, it's not the solution to washing your hands. Okay. Like, I don't know who people loving and falling in love with hand sanitizer. It's good to use. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, it's not the same as washing your hands. So if you go to the bathroom and use hand sanitizer and think you're washing your hands, you're not. You're kind of just spreading your pee-pee all over your hands. So,
well, that the thing that gets me is with Carnival is, Royal and MSC, they both have somebody like to the entrance to the buffet area, either with sanitizer or telling you washy. And Carnival, there's like nobody there. They just and nobody goes to hand wash. Nobody.
Mommy Millionaire says not too much on the grandkids. LOL. I was Michael Aspoon says I was taking stuff before last cruise to boost my immune system. Son's girlfriend was sick before and I didn't want to catch it or share it to others. Yeah, that's smart. As soon as you just start building that immune system. I do too. I got some colloidal silver over there. I was building up before I ran out, and then I got some back.
Eat good meals, stay hydrated. Stay away from alcohol as much as you can. Those are things. Try to build your immune up. You do. I mean, there is something behind some of the things that you can do to help yourself.
It helps. Wear disposable gloves on the hand that touches the tongs, and ladies at the buffet, you can take it off before eating. They are cheap. There you go. I did actually see some people actually do that on the Dream. It wasn't on the Magic. It was on the Dream. How many plates did Scott have? Oh, wait, wrong night. Yes, that's 2 nights, Danny. 2 nights. Yeah, I am way behind. But I kind of do that because we have a conversation as we go along. So you guys know I'm doing this on purpose so we can kind of all have a conversation about this. If all the plates are nasty, I need to speak with the manager or someone. Ew. Well, I don't know what it is. Some of them you just turn over and they still got the crud on it, and I ain't eating it with schmutz on my plate. I'm already gonna put enough stuff on my plate. I don't need somebody else's fried yams on my plate or a little bit of the remnants of it. Okay, I don't need that. Yes, I am. Stop pointing it out. Put my mask on at school today. One of my students was coughing up a lung and looked like death. Oh God, and still got sent to school, right? Oh, and Zachary says, no, I cruise Friday. So yes, 110% make sure, put that mask on. I mean, you still got to go to work. Obviously got to pay the bill. Yes, live at 9 p.m. tonight. And I know she's in Florida, so that is EST. So we will be tuning into as well. Captain Billy J is here. Ahoy there. Ahoy, wing sucking Scott. That's right. You also saw how to eat that wing on my video. And Wild Bill, the real captain, is here. You crack me up, Billy. Let's see. I bet, and this is to you, Bill. I bet you're not a Carnival jacuzzi guy.
I am not. One of the worst things I've ever seen on a cruise ship. What cruise? So it was a group cruise. I forget which group cruise it was. They had like 30 adults, like and it's people probably in this chat that were on that cruise. Had 30 people. They were 3 people deep into a jacuzzi, 3 rows. I mean, it was like that was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
You didn't get in the middle, Bill?
No, I would not. I would never. I mean, I have gotten into the hot tub. It's been a while since I've gotten into a hot tub. But usually if I get into a hot tub, let's say it's an 8-person hot tub, if there's 1 or 2 people in there, I might get in. Maybe. Swimming pool. I mean, I just seen some disgusting things in the swimming pool where
that's the
pool. A girl who maybe 10, 12, 13 years old swallowed some water and spit it out, and you can see the spit like in the water.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just terrible. It's just I don't know. And believe it or not,
there's a poor Bill.
I wasn't like this before the pandemic. I never gave it a whole lot of thought. But since then, I started watching what people do and the amount of men that go to a restroom and don't wash their hands,
and women,
and I mean, some of them, they come out the stall and they don't wash their hands. I don't know what they were doing in the stall. Maybe they were counting their money. Maybe I don't know what they were doing. They just walk right out. And it's like, yeah, people are disgusting. And it's not like, I'm not saying like one or two. I'm talking 50 or 60% of the guys that go out the bathroom don't wash their hands. Or if they do wash their hands, they just put the hand under the water real quick and leave. Yeah, they don't wash their hands. It's disgusting. Yes. And that's kind of why the way I am today, is just watching people now.
And especially the public ones too, and especially up on the Lido deck.
Yeah.
Those are the ones, I was like, oh, I got to get back in the pool. I'm not going to wash my hands.
My goodness. Oh yeah, the chlorine will take care of it. Oh, well, don't worry about it.
Bam Manola is here. Hello, Bam Manola. Welcome in, Armstrong and Captain Scott. Bill. Travel with Josie Ann is here. Hello, Travel with Josie Ann. Oh, look at this. You got some Luminosa buddies. Luminosa in 77 days. Nice. There we go. 3 days until the Mardi Gras.
Yes.
Captain Billy Chase says, hashtag spreading PP. Yes.
Pretty That's all much. We're doing.
Pretty much. There's Nick and Cheryl. Hello, Nick and Cheryl. Cruz and family made it in. Have you guys gotten back from your adventure, or are you going on another adventure? I know I was catching some of your videos not too long ago, and I know you were just on you were on a cruise. So are you coming back from a cruise? Are you going on another one? Hanuki World Tour says there is also Spanish chorizo, a little different than the Mexican version, but delicious. I ate the Mexican version. I had a roommate who was Mexican, actually, my last roommate, and I had a lot of Mexican chorizo for breakfast in 2023. Let's see. I am the same way with glasses. Barcelona 8-day on the Freedom, October 8th. 2026. Ooh, that one's going to be a good one. Keisha says, yep, sending the kids back to school to pass the crud to whoever gave it to him in the first.
Yeah.
Go back and give it to him. Jeff Brack is here. At least they get people out of the pool to use the bathroom. Yeah, I know. Because on some of these swim up bars and some of these resorts, I'm like, that person has been sitting there for 5 hours and you're telling me he had 10 drinks and he didn't get up to pee? Yeah, right. He peed right there in that swim up bar right there, and you sitting in it. So Danny has been sharing everybody's links, so thank you very much, Danny.
Thanks, Danny.
Mod with the best ever. She says, I love Bill's wave.
It's about Miss America wave.
Ew, gross. I know. Gross. All right. We have made it all the way down to the bottom. I think we have talked heavily about this this nasty cruise crud. I am so happy to have been over it. It's funny. I was actually joking with Liz last night, Bill, and I said, Liz, you know how I know I was sick? Because I had dishes in my sink. Because I am one. Dish hits the sink, it goes in the. It doesn't even hit the sink. It goes straight in the dishwasher. I'm like forks. I'm like, my friends know when they come over here, they got access to the dishwasher. So if you ate something, just put it in the dishwasher, right? Come on, just do the thing, right? I do the same thing over their house, right? So I had like 4 or 5 days of just dishes. I'm like, yeah, I was sick. Yeah, I was definitely sick. Because that is not me. That not me. Even a day is like, whoa, something's going on. He worked late. He was sick. He was, I don't know, something. But I had like 5 days of dishes, so I was definitely feeling something. And Destination Fun says, me too, Scott. I hate dishes. I hate it. I don't know. I was kind of like telling myself I wasn't sick. I was sick. I had a little cruise crud, and then I canceled the Thursday live, and that's when you guys definitely knew that I was sick. So yeah, I'm finally over it. TNT says, got the runs. I mean, gotta run, but I will tell you, one time we were at my RV park in our Oktoberfest with 1,000 people, 300 in the pool, and no one got out to pee. Drain the pool later. Bill's face. 300 people in a pool, Bill. He just went, oh. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Thank you very much, Keisha. And thank you everybody for the well wishes too on my post as well. Yeah, no dishes in the sink. My kids have no problem. I know that was my mom. Like I don't know, growing up, okay, we're getting off a tangent, but we're going to end this on time. I would try so hard to put that dish in the sink with no noise, and you just hear my mom from the other, put it in the dishwasher. Like, shit, damn, how did she hear that? And like that, I don't know. That's just now the way that I've grown up, and that I'm single. I live by myself, but I put all the dishes in the sink as soon as I get there. I want to invent a hot tub with a giant lever that when you push it, the hot tub flushes like a toilet.
Every 20 minutes, yes.
Fills back up.
Well, I mean,
no, I think you'd just be sitting in a giant toilet, Susan.
There's a reason why they empty the pools out at night and all. There's a reason. I mean, there's no mystery how who got one of the cruise lines got in trouble because it wasn't the public hot tubs. It was like the hot tubs in the cabins.
Oh, like
they weren't cleaning those. Yeah, they weren't cleaning those properly and draining. I mean, people, there's a lot of. If you start watching people, just sit back and watch people, which is what I do a lot. You'll be surprised just how disgusting people are as far as what they do.
It's my favorite activity to people watch. I'm telling you,
and it's just.
I would have died. I would have died too, Bill. Get out and pee.
Yeah, that's. And I mean, you guys can stay there. I just get up and just leave. You can have it. You know. I get upset because at late night buffet on Carnival,
God,
I purposely go sit as far away from people as I can. I mean, I go way down. Nobody's in this section, and every time, as soon as I sit down, somebody comes and sit right next to me. I used to take a picture and show like, why would you sit here? All these seats are open, and why right next to me? I don't want to talk. When
you go to a big parking lot, right, and you park all the way, and there's like 7 million spots around you, and the one person
everywhere,
right next,
right next. I mean, it's like I sat way down here for a reason.
Really, bro?
No. Now
like
if you're with a group, if you're with a group, I understand you guys are all everybody's gonna be together. You don't have to be on top of each other. You can still space out a little bit. A couple here, empty seat. Couple here. You can speak up a little bit. They can hear you on the other side of the table.
Such beautiful people you guys are. Well, thank you, Lucia and Glenn. I appreciate that. Lisa's Cruise Adventures is here. Mom knows. That's right. She really does. I'm telling you. She used to yell at me, and I don't know why I could not put those dishes in there quiet enough for her. Every once in a while I would win, but most of the time, 95% of the time, no. The Thirsty Thursday trivia tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's right. Tomorrow night, St. Patty's Day. It is actually an hour back. And then I have another announcement about the time tomorrow. So we'll talk about that. But tomorrow's temporary time is 8 p.m. Eastern. So be there. Warmstrong, was Rainier the cruise director when you were on the Mardi Gras? If so, how was he?
No, when I just got off the Mardi Gras, it was supposed to be Jackie Tang, but he was going away for a conference, so he was training Sarah T. So no, he wasn't Rainier. I don't even, that name doesn't even sound familiar.
And Carnival Cruise Addicts wants to know which team is which. So I am Team Hugs, and Bill is Team Fist Pump. So that's basically what we were saying, right? Because Bill knows, and you guys saw in the videos, right? I mean, as soon as Greg opened the door, right, I hugged Greg, and as soon as I saw everybody, I hugged everybody. As soon as I saw my dad and mom, I hugged them. I brought the phone in with me, and you guys saw. I might have cut the scene and did a little transition there because I had an opportunity, but I hugged everybody. I really did, and my mom and my mom, parents, dog, and everybody. So I'm just a very affectionate guy, and you want to know what? Not that I don't care, but I do like hugs. And you want to know what? I'm Team Hug, and Bill is Team Fist.
You don't care.
So that's the team, okay?
I will clear that up. I will give a hug. I'm not an anti-hugger. I just don't. I don't like doing it, but friends on here, a lot of people that I've met, and I've met a lot of you, and give a hug and whatever. I'm not standing close. I'm gonna give you a hug, back up. We can talk from a distance. But yeah, you can. But say again, this is what I'm talking about. We just got out of a pandemic, and everybody wants to be in everybody's face. And then you wonder why. Oh, cruise crud. Every time I get off a cruise ship, I'm sick. Is it really a mystery? Is it really a mystery?
That was a good impression, Bill. I think that was me last week. That was definitely me last week. I sounded exactly like that. Last cruise in the spa in the thermotherapy pool. Obviously, the thermotherapy pool obviously wasn't clean frequently, or they would see the loose and missing tiles at the bottom. Ew, gross. Ugh. Bill didn't like when I did a cheers with our cups touching.
That's not true. Jeez, that's not true.
Thank you, Sherry, for pointing that out.
There was one person that I didn't want to clink cups with, and I'm not gonna name names because they might be in here. I'm not gonna name names.
I would sit next to the both of you. Thank you very much, Lucia and Glenn. I would sit next to you too as well.
I would sit next to you too.
Sorry, Bill, I love you.
I saw you, Team Scott, and you and Scott and everybody else. I saw you guys. I watched.
We have wings together, Bill.
I know you're Team Scott.
Video hasn't come out yet. We had wings. Keeping up with the Griffins, our match game guest is here. Hello, keeping up with the Griffins.
Welcome in.
I'm so excited for this week. I'm feeling so much better. I'm a hugger too. I know I can't. It's just like a habit for me. I don't know. I can't wait to greet Greg and Michelle and you and also Sherry. I know. I can't wait to meet you too. Sorry, Bill. What'd you say?
Oh no, Liz made a comment down here somewhere. I'm gonna talk about that.
I want a warm, strong hug, says Lucia.
You can get a hug.
I have gotten a hug from Bill. Look at this. We got the huggers coming out the woodwork.
You got a hug too. Don't even try it. So when we first met, you got a hug.
I did. I got a hug.
Stop.
Bill, I picked you up off the floor.
Okay,
you
Liz.
Hugged me.
Liz.
Well, this was the comment.
Edna and them, and they had me drinking way too much. And we were playing some game, King's Crown, whatever. And one of them, you had to bend down real fast, pick up something, or touch the floor. And I fell on the floor, and Liz helped me up. Oh, no! Yeah, that's probably where that came from. Liz also, that same night, she found my phone. We were in one area of the hotel, and then moved to another one. Liz found my phone. So Liz, I would give you a hug. You deserve it.
Oh, I do remember that. You were like, "Where's my phone?" And we were calling it for like 15 minutes. Oh God, I love it. Team hug or fist pump? Do a poll about that. Yeah, we should. We should have done. We should if we were more organized. I guess
I did a poll.
Dang it. I know. We used to talk about our polls before the show, but now we don't. So that's why I don't have one. Team Warmstrong. There you go. You got a Team Warmstrong. I love it. Team Scott there. I love it. M&T Living is in the air. They're in between both of us. Bone Tired Travelers. I think me and Bill did a fist pump. I probably fist pumped Bill when I saw him.
Probably. That was on Utopia. Probably.
Let's see. Yes, definitely me too. Hugger for sure. I'm still cruising and enjoying myself. How many more days do you have, Keisha? You have 1 or 2 more days. Bill had lots of shots that night. Yeah, he got inducted into the Run It Back Society. Oh yeah.
I probably had alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, that was a fun night. And then we continued playing another drinking game when we got back to the hotel, which was never on film. That was just for funsies.
That was the first time I ever got cut off by a bar as far as doing drinks. I've never been cut off before.
I forgot.
Oh, and by the way, I found out a lot of people in that I was doing shots of vodka or whatever, tequila, and they were doing shots of water for the people that they know who they were.
They know who they were.
Shots of water. Oh, Bill! They were doing shots of water.
Oh God.
Anywho.
Oh, Bill, I have finally gotten us all the way down to the bottom. I bet he will. I wouldn't even challenge him to that.
No.
I've gotten us.
Good job, Scott.
Down what?
Into your sleeve. Good job.
Doing it for a week, so.
Scott, by just doing what he just did, see, he can get a hug. Because I know he cares.
Usually I would have done this in here, but I couldn't. My finger was on the wrong button on the mouse, so.
Even though he's sick now, but
I'm not sick anymore. All right. I've gotten us all the way down to the bottom finally. And I do roll like that a little slow so we can talk about each one of your comments. So when you guys yell at me and say, you're behind in the chat, I do it because this is a live. This is a conversational live. And me and Bill want you guys to chime in too. So, I mean, there's a lot of people in here. There's 41 people in here. And there was probably about half of you chatting about the sickness or the cruise crud or whatever you want to call it, and Team Pound or Team Hug. So yeah, we just kind of roll it like that. But Bill, what do you have going for the rest of the week? We're doing pretty good on time. What do you have going for the rest of the week?
Just for the record, I like Team Fist Bump instead of Team Pound. I mean, just the phrasing just kind of throws me. I almost said pause. Team Fist Bump. Or Team Hug.
We're keeping it Team Fist.
I'm sorry. I digress.
Did I say Pound? Oh my God.
You did. That's what I heard. So, anywho, tomorrow, Banter with Bill at 6 o'clock. Nope, 5:45. I have a new video coming out. I believe it's Amber Cove. When I was Mardi Gras doing Amber Cove. So, I will, that's 5:45. Then at 6 o'clock, Banter with Bill. And the topic is going to be do the cruise lines overwork their workers? So, yeah, Keisha.
Who froze? I froze? Who froze?
No. Who froze?
I don't know.
I see us still moving on my screen over here.
All right. Team Pound.
Team Pound. My goodness. So anyway, Banter with Bill. Do the cruise ships overwork their workers, and what can we do about it? And that's it.
Interesting topic.
How about you, Scott? What you got going
on? So tomorrow I will have Thirsty Thursday trivia. Oh, it just froze on my end then, Em. I will have Thirsty Thursday trivia with Denise from Bone Tired Travelers. I am doing it an hour later. Unfortunately, my Thursday work schedule has drastically changed a little bit. I am going to get out a little bit earlier. So unfortunately, I'm going to be going the same time as my friend Lovey, who I usually redirect into. But tomorrow we will be going live at 8 p.m. EST, me and Denise, and we're going to do a little Leprechaun trivia for you for Thirsty Thursday. And then Friday, we're going to have Keeping Up with the Griffins with Carnival Cruise Addicts and Cruise Life TV on the Match Game Live. And that will be at our regular time too as well. That will also be 8 p.m. EST. And then I will be here with you guys on Saturday morning, just me alone doing my podcast. It is back after like 2 months off. It is back, and I will be here at 10 a.m. EST. So I got my full week ahead of me, and I kick it off here with my award-winning friend, Bill, for our Cruise Talk Live. That's right. You guys can see it here. Best YouTube collab. Wouldn't want it with anybody else. Best YouTube collab. Look, matchy.
I still have the shirt. I got it. Next time, I'll wear it.
Can I get a fist pump, Bill?
You can. Oops.
Yeah, fist pump. Woohoo! Team fist pump.
Even that looked weird.
Yeah, I know it did. And there's the 4-leaf clover. well-deserved awards for both of you. Thank you very much keeping up with the Griffins. And I cannot wait to meet you guys on Friday. Hopefully you guys can make it in there the half an hour and we can do our little pregame. That's right. Matchy. And with that said, I think I'm going to let us get out of here. We do not have Antoinette at Fun today. Friend, I hope you feel better. She updated us about an hour ago that she is not going to be going live. So have a good night. And at 9 p.m. EST, go on over and show Destination Fun. Our friends Sherry and Danny from Destination Fun. Show them some love. And I know it's in a raid, but, hey, go on over there and let them know that you're there because you were here. So, Bill, I think that's it. You got anything else?
Yep. Hey, Will G, he's going to Columbia tomorrow. I guess his mother-in-law is not doing well. So, Will G, sending your prayers for your mother-in-law.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, heading to Columbia tomorrow. Yes.
Lucia and Glenn, condolences. I believe if I saw a post earlier, so condolences to you guys also.
Yes.
Hope you guys are doing well.
Prayers with everybody that needs them. Blessed night, everyone. Yes. And Bill, I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow too as well. Have a great night, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
And make sure you stay strong and embrace the journey.
I forgot. Stay strong and embrace the journey. Duh. Bye, guys.
Take care.